Cyberpunk 2077 has been delayed again. We now have a better idea of the size and scale of Spider-Man Miles Morales, and Sony has just trademarked their newest slogan for the DualSense. I'm Persia, and you've reached your save state for Thursday, June 18th. Cyberpunk 2077 announced this morning via Twitter that the game is getting delayed until November 19th. In their statement, they said, "The game is finished both gameplay and content-wise, but with such an abundance of content and complex systems interweaving with each other, we need to properly go through everything, balance game mechanics, and fix a lot of bugs." We'll hear more on June 25th during the game's Night City Wire stream, and to be honest, in a world where a lot of games experience technical difficulties and bugs at launch, I really don't mind waiting a couple more months to make sure it's perfect. Is it an expansion or is it not an expansion? That was the question for a lot of Spider-Man Miles Morales fans after there were some conflicting reports when the game was revealed. Insomniac has now clarified by saying if you want to compare it to something, then look no further than Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. While The Lost Legacy was a shorter adventure that was a part of the main series, it's substantially larger than other standalone spin-offs like Infamous First Light. Insomniac also said it's a new story with a new set pieces, fresh villains, and unique quests. New York will also look different because it's set in winter and Harlem is covered in snow. Of course, ray tracing, improved models, and reworked hair animation is also a hot topic, but it's important to keep in mind that Miles is still learning from Peter, so he's gonna feel different to play, and he's gonna have some other cool abilities like electrified punches and going invisible. Insomniac says Peter's story isn't over though, but this game is all focused on Miles. Spider-Man Miles Morales is coming out this holiday season, and I am really looking forward to seeing how not only the game plays, but how new features in these next-gen consoles are going to make the game feel. Which leads us to our next topic. PS5's new controller is called the DualSense, and Sony has just trademarked Heighten Your Senses as the slogan for it. This likely references the haptic feedback on the controller, which will allow you to feel things like the tension tightening when you draw a bow, or the rushing and rumbling of approaching enemies. It also has the light bar and speaker like the PS4 controller, which means the only other senses left are taste and smell, right? Maybe that'll be PS6. You might notice we are live a little bit earlier today, but that's because we wanted to give you the heads up that EA Play is happening this afternoon, and as a part of Play for All, we're going to be streaming it right here on GameSpot. If you don't know what Play for All is, well, it's our multi-week charity event that we've been putting together to raise money for Black Lives Matters and COVID-19 relief efforts. We've already played a ton of games and had so much fun and a lot of really insightful interviews with people already across the industry, but we aren't done yet. And thanks to you guys, and if you've been tuning in every day between 12 p.m. and 2 p.m. Pacific time, then you would have seen that we've already raised thousands of dollars thanks to you guys. So let's keep going strong and let's keep having fun. All right, you guys, that's all for the news for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. You can give me a follow on Twitter at Persia_XO. And of course, make sure you reach your next save state on Monday with Kurt. See you next time.